In this video, I will first demonstrate how to connect the Shine Decor 24-volt single-color pool neon light with a dimmer and power supply, and then show how to connect the RGB color neon light with an RGB controller and power supply. Step 1. Disconnect the power. Remember, safety first. It's an absolute must to always cut power before you handle any wiring. Step 2. Choose power supply. Grab this 24-volt, 96-watt waterproof driver. It's UL listed, Class 2 safe, IP67 waterproof, basically bulletproof. One powers 10 meters of light, and it's inspection ready. Okay, step 3. Connecting the driver to the waterproof box. We offer both two-way and three-way IP67 rated waterproof junction boxes. Your choice depending on your setup. Here's how to make the connection properly. First, take the cable and feed it through the screw cap. Then the screw nut, in that order. Push the cable through the entry port until about 5 centimeters stick out inside the box. Then, make sure you lock that internal snap ring. This little guy keeps the cable from pulling out accidentally. Finally, just twist the screw cap and nut clockwise until they're fully tight. And that's it. Secure and weatherproof. Step 4. Connect driver to dimmer. Want dimming? Add a dimmer between the power and lights. If you're using the dimmer, here's how to wire it. Grab your screwdriver and loosen the terminal screws on the dimmer's input side. Next, insert the bare wires. Red to positive, black to negative. Once it's in place, tighten firmly. Step 5. Connect single color light with waterproof box. First, feed the cable through the screw cap and screw nut in sequence. Pass the cable through the entry port until 5 centimeters protrudes inside. Secure the internal snap ring to prevent cable slippage. Rotate the screw cap and nut clockwise until fully tightened. Step 6. Connect the single color light to the dimmer. Now, let's wire up the dimmer to your light strip. Grab your screwdriver and loosen the output terminal screws on the dimmer. Take the black and white wires from the light strip. Remember, black goes to the positive terminal plus, and white connects to the negative terminal minus. Insert the bare ends firmly into their correct terminals, then tighten the screws back down with your screwdriver. Make sure everything is secure and there's no loose wiring, and that's it. You've just added dimming control to your lights. Repeat the process for additional cables or seal unused ports with sealing rubber. Step 7. Test the light plug in the power. The light should turn on. Use the remote to adjust brightness. If it doesn't respond, pair it according to the remote manual. Then enjoy smooth dimming. Step 8. Waterproof sealing. Make sure the rubber seal is fitted perfectly into the groove. No twists or gaps. Then use your screwdriver to tighten the lid down firmly. And just like that, you're totally weatherproof. No leaks, no worries. All right, step 1 for the RGB lights. Connecting the driver to the RGB controller. Grab your screwdriver and loosen the positive and negative terminal screws on the controller's input side. Next, take the wires from your power supply. Red goes to positive, black to negative, and insert the bare ends firmly into the correct terminals. Then just tighten those screws back down nice and secure. Step 2. Connect the RGB light to the waterproof box. Start by threading the cable through the screw cap, then the screw nut, in that order. Push the cable through the entry port until about 5 centimeters is sticking out inside the box. Lock the internal snap ring into place. This helps prevent the cable from slipping out later. Then twist the screw cap and nut clockwise until they're fully tightened. If you're connecting more cables, just repeat the same steps. And for any extra ports you aren't using, don't forget to seal them up with the rubber plugs to keep everything waterproof. You've now got a solid waterproof connection. Step 3. Connect the RGB light to the controller. Grab your screwdriver and loosen the output terminal screws on the RGB controller. Now match the wire colors to their labeled terminals. Black connects to positive, red to red, green to green, blue to blue. Insert each bare wire firmly into its correct terminal, then tighten all the screws securely. Make sure no wires are loose. A tight connection means better performance. Step 4. RGB light test. Now plug in the power. Your RGB lights should light up right away. Grab the remote and try changing the colors, adjusting the brightness, playing with saturation, or switching between dynamic lighting modes. You'll get smooth, stepless dimming and full creative control. If the remote isn't responding, just check the manual. A quick frequency sync will get everything paired up in no time. Step 8. Waterproof sealing. Make sure the rubber seal is fitted perfectly into the groove. No twists or gaps. Then use your screwdriver to tighten the lid down firmly. And just like that, you're totally weatherproof. No leaks, no worries.